If you want to smell good but you're on a budget, today I've got 5 fragrances for you that smell more expensive than they are. Greetings everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing another kind of a fragrance review. Today we've got 5 fragrances that are cheap, affordable, but they smell way beyond their price tag. Now the first one is gonna be one that I mentioned before on my channel. This is from Boucheron Jaipur Pour Homme, the EDP. I don't think it's well known in the fragrance community. I didn't see many people talk about it. Price tag, depending on where you get it from, I think it's between $35 to $40, which is very reasonable price in my opinion. Yeah, you can see the simplistic, elegant presentation. Now smell wise, this opens up with a fresh kind of citrusy, lemony opening, but after a few minutes you can smell the spices. It's got cinnamon and nutmeg, and after it dries down you can get a hint of vanilla and some woody notes. Now I'm not gonna spray this on my skin because we've got 5 fragrances and I'm gonna smell like a weird combination, so I'm gonna use some testing strips. Well, a decent atomizer, as you can see. Yeah, you can smell the lemon right away. Actually, you can smell the spices even before it dries down. Yeah, the cinnamon, nutmeg. I can't smell vanilla yet. We're gonna go back to this after it dries down. Now, the first time I talked about this, I mentioned lavender and honey, which is, I don't know if it's because I checked the notes on Fragrantica, and I don't know, it smells like it's got lavender and honey. I think I got the honey confused with vanilla because they both smell sweet in a way, but I don't know why I get this lavender note, but it's not mentioned. Yeah, so citrusy opening and spicy middle notes, and it dries down to a sweet woody smell. Very clean, very mature scent, I would say, because I don't see anyone actually below 30 years old rocking this one. It smells very mature, probably someone over 30 or 40 years old who wants to smell good, smell decent and clean, and don't want to spend $100, $200 on a fragrance. This was Jaipur Pour Homme Eau de Parfum from Boucheron. All right, so now to number 4. Now, I don't know if I mentioned before, we're gonna do top 5, from 5 being the cheapest, and we're going up in price until number 1. Now, number 4 is gonna be Kaf by Ahmed Al Maghribi. Now, this is also in the $30-ish price range, but I've seen it go for like 39, 38, something like that. Now, number 4, 3, and 2, they are almost kind of same price depending on which website or shop you're checking. Now, this is a cologne, I would say, inspired by Percival by Parfums de Marly, but way cheaper. And the opening is mostly citrus, I think mandarin and orange, and it's got lavender and also watermelon. And the middle notes are mostly florals. I think it's Lily of the Valley, was it jasmine and neroli or something like that. And the base note, as always, some woody notes, and I think it's got musk, which gives it, now the combination of citrus, florals and musk gives this a very clean, almost like just getting out of the shower kind of smell. It smells very clean, very fresh. For me, this is mostly suitable for like the office. If you work in an indoor environment, it could be your gym scent, because it's very, now don't get me wrong, the performance is very decent. It stays for a long time, I think over 7 or 8 hours, but it projects, it doesn't have like a huge projection, so it stays close to you, and the smell itself is very friendly, I would say, nose friendly. It's not gonna bother anyone, so you can wear this in the office, at school, in the gym. You're gonna smell fresh, clean, and you're not gonna bother anyone. So this was Kaf by Ahmed Al Maghribi. All right, now to number 4, which is from the house of Afnan, Turathi Blue. Now this costs also between $35 to $40 top, and this is a clone or inspired by, people say Bulgari Tiger. I think it's more of a Sospiro Vibrato clone, because for me it smells more fresh, more musky than Bulgari Tiger. Now the opening is a very strong smell of citruses, mainly grapefruit, and it's got some woody notes in the base along with musk. But for me it smells very masculine, very fresh, and it projects well, and the performance is very decent. 6, 7, sometimes 8 hours depending on the season you're wearing this. And if you like either Bulgari Tiger or Sospiro Vibrato and you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on a fragrance, this is perfect for you. This was Turathi Blue by Afnan. Moving on to number 2, which is also from the house of Afnan. This is Supremacy Collector's Edition, which is similar in price to both CAF and Turathi Blue, around $40, maybe less. I've seen this go for more, 45 to 50, but I think if you look around, you can find this for $40. This is the usual price. Now this is a clone of Creed Aventus Absolute, which is very expensive. I think over $200 probably, or maybe $3. And if you don't want to spend that much money on a fragrance, this is very similar. I would say over 80% similar to Creed Aventus Absolute, but this is smells a little bit more sweet, more fruity, and more floral, which for me makes it a little bit more versatile, or at least more suited toward my personal taste. It still has the DNA. It's citrusy, sweet pineapple with a hint of smoky woods. Yeah, I would say very versatile fragrance. Probably not for very like extremely hot weather. If it's like a summer, if it's like an August hot day, during the day probably not suitable, especially if you're indoors. Maybe like a cool summer night, spring, fall, winter, you can't go wrong with this one. This was Supremacy Collector's Edition by Afnan. Okay, now to our last fragrance, which is not cheap per se. It costs, I think, around $100, but considering that it's a niche fragrance, and I don't think you can get something similar for cheaper with the same quality, I would say it's still affordable. This is from the house of Caron, Aimez-moi comme je suis. Now this got very fresh, citrusy, gingery opening, and the middle notes are both hazelnut and vetiver, and you can actually smell both. I'm gonna spray it on a testing strip in a minute. The base notes are tonka bean and tobacco. Now I can get the tonka bean, it gives it a more round smell, more creamy texture, I would say, but I can't smell the tobacco either on paper or on my skin. I've tried this many times, and I smelled it after 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I can never smell the tobacco. I don't know if it's my nose or the tobacco note is very weak that I can't smell it. Now let me find a testing strip and see what it smells like, even though I already tried it. Okay, let's do 1, 2 sprays. Yeah, you get the ginger, and I think it's a lemon. Yeah, you get actually the hazelnut and vetiver. The vetiver kind of gives it, I wouldn't say green, but more of a little bit bitter green smell. Kind of the smell for me it smells a little bit like green tea. Always this combination of citrus and vetiver gives me the kind of like a green tea, like a brewed pot of green tea kind of smell. Also the hazelnut, which is more nutty and slightly sweet. And you can get, as I said, the tonka bean, you can't actually smell it. Well, I can't, but for me, it gives the fragrance this more well-round, more creamy texture. Yeah, no tobacco. And the way that it doesn't even mention like tobacco leaf, it says tobacco, so it should be like a smoky, like cigar/cigarette smell. Yeah, this is the same thing that happened to me with the Xerjoff Naxos in my previous video. I cannot smell the tobacco at all. Yeah, but it's a great smell. I would say more suitable during the cooler weather and night use probably. But it's not very strong. You can pull this off probably on a spring day. Winter and fall it could work during the day. Yeah, so this is Aimez-moi comme je suis from Caron, and with this one we end our list. I tried my best to give you guys my favorite, slightly cheaper. I would say the 5 to 4 are very cheap. This one is still affordable if you want something that's quality, niche, special, but still you're not gonna spend like hundreds of dollars on it. Yeah, that was my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, until the next one, stay fresh.